101.3 FM, W297CL, Levittown.
This is the Pro Football Report, presented by BCWSA, a weekly recap of your Philadelphia Eagles and all the news around the NFL. Broadcasting live from Chickies and Pete's, tonight's show is brought to you by the Philadelphia Protestant Home, Rob's Automotive and Collision, SEPTA, The Capitol Grill, Cheerleaders Gentlemen's Club, Ventresca's Custom Clothing, Chickies and Pete's, Begley, Carlin, and Mandio Law Firm, Hand and Stone Spa, Penworth Financial Services, BCWSA, and CJ's Tire and Automotive. We now go live to Chickies and Pete's for the Pro Football Report, presented by BCWSA. Now, here are your hosts, Delaware County Times Birds reporter Bob Grotz and voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, Merrill Reese.
Thank you very much, and good evening, everyone. Great to be with you on this Tuesday night, couple of days after Christmas, couple of days before the start of the new year, and things are really heating up in this great town we call Eagles Nation. Bobby, it was a tough night in Dallas, but this is the game that counts. The Eagles have to win one game, and they lock the whole thing up.
Yeah, they have to forget about how close they were last week, too. Just get that out of the system completely. And if that happens, if they do that, it'll be 18 years in a row that no NFC East champ is repeated. So, and that's a kind of weird bit of trivia there. But this is going to be an interesting game for me to see how they respond.
Well, I think they're going to respond just fine. And we have a great guest with us tonight. He is really a rising star with the Philadelphia Eagles. You see him a lot on special teams, but now he's getting work. Avonte Maddox went down. He had his snaps last week. How about a nice welcome for the Eagles, Zech McPhearson?
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How about yourself?
I feel great.
Yeah.
I feel great, and I feel very optimistic that this is going to be a special week.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
How tough was it to get thrown into things last week?
It was pretty tough. But that's what practice is for. It kind of prepare you for the moments. You don't expect something as quick as Avonte going down like that. But next man up, you got to be ready. Anything can happen
next
throughout
man
this
up.
year. So yeah,
that's what they say. Do you prepare for every game as if you're going to be thrust into action?
Ever since last year, my rookie year, when I first got here, I've been thrown in. I think it started at the Chargers game last year, 2-minute drill, and that's kind of when I got the butterflies out. So ever since then, you just got to stay ready with Slay and James at corner or even Avonte at nickel. So that's just been my mindset ever since that day happened. Yeah.
You have a great bunch of teachers, really great players in that what they call the room, the DB room.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good amount of them. Even last year, we had Rodney, Steve Nelson, Ant. Even this year, we got James, Slay, and Marcus Epps, all the older guys, that kind of guide me, and they've been grooming me ever since I got in as a rookie. And those are the guys I lean on to, help me out with the game on and off the field.
And you have some young guys, too, who have come up, like Reed Blankenship, who never expected to play this year.
Yeah.
And here's Reed Blankenship, who comes up. He's an undrafted free agent, makes the team, and now he's thrust into the action.
Right. Talk about a guy who, just puts his head down and work every day. All his hard work paid off. His name was called. He went in versus the Packers, had an interception versus Aaron Rodgers. That's all you could ask for. Yeah.
Did you know that the Titans, he played in Tennessee. Mm-hmm. Reed did?
Yeah.
The Titans didn't even call him up for a tryout?
Right. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a business, though, at the end of the day. So, it's one of those things you got to put a chip on your shoulder and just keep it in the back of your mind and just let your work pay off for you.
You'd think they'd fire the general manager after something like that, right?
Yeah.
And Slay, yeah. Or not Slay, I'm sorry. And A.J. Brown, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What a tough situation.
Yeah.
But you guys, you have to kind of root for them, right, on Thursday?
Yeah, definitely.
The Cowboys play Tennessee on Thursday.
Yeah. So, we need to – all I know is we need to go out on Sunday and, win this game Sunday so we can just lock everything up and forget about all the other stuff that's going on. But definitely. It's some other games that's gonna come into effect.
You'll be watching that game, right?
I mean, I hope
Yeah.
we play the Cowboys again. Honestly.
Well, you could.
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very possible. Although, assuming that you guys take care of business this week or next week, and I think it's going to be this week, and lock up that seed.
Yeah.
I think there's a good chance. Although the Cowboys will probably have to go through San Francisco.
Yeah, yeah.
And the 49ers are good, aren't they?
Yeah. They're a real good team. Got a real good team. Real good defense as well. They come ready to play every week.
That'd be interesting. You'll be down in Cabos, though, right?
Yeah.
On the week off, if you guys get the top seed. Right, Merrill? Are you going too?
I don't think so.
would.
Yeah.
No, not me.
You know, that place Romo went. Yeah.
No, our guest
Maybe not.
Our
Yeah.
guest tonight is Zech McPhearson, who has had an unusual life. I mean, you were really born into football.
Yeah.
It's not an accident that here you are in the NFL. Just doing a little checking in the media guide.
Yeah.
Your dad, Garrick, played at Boston College. Actually tried out for the Patriots, right?
Yeah. Played at the Patriots a little bit. He the one that started it off. Started his legacy of playing football, and then met my mom, and she
Now,
played football.
I
and
can't imagine. You have a mother who played in the Women's Professional Football League.
Yeah.
I mean, how could you not play football?
I don't know, man. It's growing up. That's all we knew, football. And then only had one brother that went the opposite way, but
He played baseball.
yeah, played baseball. So
Was
football,
that Matthew?
Yep, Matt.
Matthew.
Yeah,
Matt,
yeah.
yeah.
Was your
yeah.
mother, was she a DB?
She was a linebacker.
A linebacker?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to ask her, if she showed you any techniques or
I
anything.
mean, how many
As a
people
kid,
could
yeah.
say? How many people could say my mom was a linebacker?
Yeah.
You could say you couldn't mess around with her.
She showed me when I act up as a kid when I was younger that she had some grit to her, but that's about it.
Did they orient you to football very, very early as a little tyke?
Yeah, I mean, just being around it, going to my brother's games, the college games when I was a little kid, going to the University of Maryland football games back when they had Ralph Friedgen and stuff like that, and seeing my other brother at Illinois, just
Yeah, I have the whole list
Yeah.
here. You had Garrick Jr., who was a DB at the University of Maryland.
Yeah.
You had Derek, who was a wide receiver at Illinois.
Yeah.
You had Emmanuel, who was a DB at New Mexico. You had Matthew, as we said, Matt, played minor league baseball, but then he went to football
Yeah.
at Texas Tech. Is he still there?
No, he's not at Texas Tech anymore.
No.
Yeah, he's
so
not
he
there.
so
Yeah.
he went to Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Then you had Jeremiah, who played football at Indiana University of PA. You have Joshua, a running back at Penn State.
Yeah.
And you have his sister, Kimberly, who is a soccer player at the University of Wisconsin, Green Bay.
Yep. She just graduated.
She just graduated.
Yeah.
Was she pretty good?
Yeah, she's really good.
Like all conference and stuff?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she was pretty talented at soccer, but she just gave it up, just graduated and going into nursing. So.
You must have had an amazing high school career, huh?
Yeah. I went to high school initially. I was playing baseball throughout high school because I dropped football, I think, like 7th grade. Went to high school for baseball. So my brother Matt I was playing with him. Then I picked back football up 11th grade. And then I committed to Penn State for football and baseball. And then James Franklin, we had a meeting after my first football camp there. He said he wanted me to focus strictly on football. I was kind of disappointed about it because, I wanted to play baseball. And, he just said, I think you have some talent. I want you to focus on football. I did it. And, yeah.
But it didn't
That's
work
all.
out with the baseball, so
Yeah.
then you transferred to Texas Tech.
Yeah. Transferred to Texas Tech, and that was all she wrote.
Do you think if you had wanted to, you could have been a Major League Baseball player at some point?
Yeah. I'm a pretty competitive person. I feel like anything I put my mind to, I can accomplish. And, I feel like I was on a track there. I wanted to be like my brother Matt. When he got drafted for baseball out of high school, I was like, man, I want to be like my brother Matt. He went a different route. I was like, all my other brothers, they went the football route or the professional football route. I was like, I want to be a professional baseball player like him. So,
What position was he?
he was a center fielder.
Center fielder?
And
Yeah.
what were you?
I was a center fielder as well. Well,
Really?
when we were playing together, I had to play right field. But
Okay.
Yeah. But when he left, I moved to center field. And, yeah.
So
Were
you're
you-
watching the Phillies in the World Series?
Oh, yeah,
And you're
yeah.
kind of drifting back into those days?
Yeah, it gave me some memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was it that ultimately made you say, you know what, football is where I'm going? I'm sure you had a lot of college offers. I mean, you started out with Penn State. And that's That's a big Division I program.
I probably would say, like, I had to talk with my parents about it because baseball, if you know baseball, they don't offer full scholarships for baseball in college. And my parents, they always told me coming up that, like, if I don't get a full scholarship in something, like, I'm going to have to pay my way for school eventually. And that was just, I guess, for them to motivate us. And that kind of ingrained something in my head. I'm like, man, I don't know if this football thing or this baseball thing going to work out. So after a while, after I swallowed that pill that Franklin had told me, I just stuck with it. I just dropped everything that happened in the past and just looked forward at football and just started putting all my hard work into that.
What a disappointment that must have been, though, right?
Yeah, it was hard. It was for sure hard to
thinking
let go.
you could do both. I mean, that's what you went there for, right?
Yeah. It was hard to let go. The meeting with the baseball coach at Penn State, it was a tough meeting because, I did a lot of visits with them, going up back and forth, and a couple other schools, but it's all good.
Well, do you ever think about what sport would have been tougher to make it to the highest level? See, I always think if you're a great football player, you immediately get drafted, as you did, and go to the NFL, and you're in the NFL salaries, and you have a shot. You're at the highest level.
Right.
In baseball, I remember going to Philly spring training one year to cover the team, and every place I looked on all the different diamonds were, maybe 200 people wearing Phillies uniforms.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, all these young guys wearing Phillies uniforms, and these are the rookies coming in.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 of them will ever get to the major leagues. That's how tough it is.
No, it's a tough road. My brother was doing it. He did it for 8 years. I mean,
8 years.
Him and a lot of people don't know the farm league is rough. I mean, you got like 16-hour bus rides.
I've read stories.
Like that. Some of his teammates were living out of RVs. I mean, luckily he was on the higher end of the draft, but I mean, it's still pretty tough. A lot of them get jobs in the off season. But that's a long road. You can be waiting for some years. You hear the stories of people waiting over 10 years to get their name called, but it's what you put your mind to. It's what you want to do. But after those 8 years, he got caught up a few times, but he's just like, I've been at it for a little while. It's time for me to hang up the cleats. So
Yeah, it's tough.
I found out something here. Merrill covered baseball,
I covered everything.
Who was playing back then?
Larry Boa, Greg Luzinski, the Phillies, But it was amazing to be in a major league spring training camp and see all the guys trying how tough it is. But listen, you're one of a million also, because you think about all the hundreds of young people who grow up and try to make it in high school, and a certain amount make it to the varsity, and the rest are cut. Then of that number, how many make it to a Division I college team?
Yeah.
And from that number, how many even make it to an NFL training camp?
Right, yeah.
I mean, you are truly, Zech McPhearson, one of a million.
Yeah. It's crazy when you look at it from that aspect. I mean, a lot of people try to do it. I mean, it's not that they can't. Like, even some of my brother, after they were done at college, they tried to do it, and it just didn't work out for them. It's a pretty tough thing to do, and I'm just thankful to be on this team and be here and be able to make it to the end.
Your phone must be blowing up after every game, right? With your brothers and sisters.
Brothers, sisters, family. All of them coming up this weekend for this game.
Are they?
New
They're
Year.
coming up. Oh, isn't that great?
Yeah.
Are they scattered all over the country?
Yeah. Some are in New Mexico, California, Florida.
Where are your parents?
They're in Maryland.
They're in Maryland.
Yeah,
so it's not too. Have they come up to your games?
They come to every home game.
They come to every home game.
Yeah.
Boy, isn't that great?
Yeah.
And they follow 27.
Yeah. All over the field. At least my mom does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
Is it fun? It's tough. The physical exertion, the hitting. It's a collision sport. But do you love it?
No. I love the game. It changed my life. I mean, other than that, there's the brotherhood that you build with your teammates, the connections you make with people throughout the league, the coaches. Like, I mean, we're in a facility all day, every day with the same people, It's hard to do something every single day without loving what you do and loving the people that are around you. That's what kind of I look.
No, that's okay.
That's a tight fraternity.
That's just a signal for me. Yeah. All right. Well, no, it's not your fault. But anyhow, we'll talk more about a lot of things. But we'll be back with this right after we take a break on Pro Football Report.
Hi, it's Pete from Chicky and Pete's. The holidays bring out our seasonal favorites. Try our garlic truffle burger topped with Gruyere, garlicky truffle mushrooms, arugula, and truffle aioli. And sink your teeth into our spicy Thai peanut wings, classic or boneless. Pair any of our seasonal menu items with one of our holiday specialty cocktails, like the chocolate raspberry martini or the You're a Mean One signature cocktail. sure to put a smile on the Grinch himself. And don't forget our world-famous crab fries, Chickies and Pete's.
This is Tommy Green from the 1993 National League champion Phillies. And here's the pitch. BCWSA water and sewer customers, you have a new and improved option to pay your bill that's convenient, reliable, and secure. Powered by Invoice Cloud, you can pay your bill 24/7 online, pay by text or phone, or sign up for AutoPay to avoid fees for late or missed payments. Visit bcwsa.net to sign up or for more info. That's bcwsa.net. BCWSA, proven.
All tires aren't the same, and neither are all tire dealers. Michelin Tires offer safe, fuel-efficient, long-lasting tires that provide exceptional performance and extraordinary value. BF Goodrich tires are built for drivers looking for high performance and aggressive styling. Trust the tire experts at CJ's Tire and Automotive in Fairless Hills. They'll get you in and out in no time, and their everyday low prices on BF Goodrich and Michelin tires can't be beat. CJ's Tire and Automotive. Better, faster, and more affordable. Ventresca Limited, the Delaware Valley men's store, is located in historic Doylestown. For casual clothing in denim to business suits and tuxedos, Ventresca Limited has a large selection you have to see to believe. The experienced and knowledgeable sales staff can show you the many brand labels that have made Ventresca Limited in Doylestown a must for men concerned about their image. Select from Canali, Brax Jeans, Hickey Freeman, Johnson Murphy Footwear, and much more. Custom alterations are free. Visit Ventresca Limited on the web at ventresca.com.
You are not just building a company. You are helping to build your community. For 150 years, Penn Community Bank has been strengthening our region, serving as a trusted partner and resource for businesses like yours. Our team of business bankers can get you where you need to go. Real relationships, expert advice, swift solutions to power your growth. Start here, grow here, stay here. Penn Community Bank. Here we are, and here we grow. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
When an Eagles player gets hurt, the team takes care of him. When you get hurt, the attorneys at Begley, Carlin, and Mandio will take care of you. They understand that a severe accident can be a life-altering event. You need a reliable teammate to fight for you. The attorneys at Begley, Carlin, and Mandio will get you great results. And if there's no recovery, there's no fee. Contact them today at 215-750-0110 for a free consultation. 215-750-0110 for a reliable ally that's on your side.
Your day-to-day life is hectic between having to pick up the kids, make dinner, the countless other tasks that you got to get done. Rob's Automotive and Collision is there to make your life a whole lot easier. Make sure you take advantage of their spacious waiting rooms, the large flat-screen TVs, complimentary coffee and muffins, and free Wi-Fi. So even when you do have to stop, Rob's is there to make you feel right at home. Give Rob's a call today at 215-826-9200 for any of your auto repair needs.
Enjoy a world of Italian wine and cuisine in nearby Philadelphia at Grand Cafe L'Aquila. This Italian landmark cafe offers a wide variety of Italian options for both lunch and dinner, and before you leave, try their award-winning gelatos. Offering an online market for your favorite meats, cheeses, coffee, and much more, it's Grand Cafe L'Aquila website at grandcafel'Aquila.com. Call them today at 215-568-5600. That's 215-568-5600. Or visit them at their flagship location at 1716 Chestnut Street in Philadelphia. The world of Italian cuisine is only a 30-minute drive away at Grand Cafe L'Aquila.
Philadelphia Protestant Home is a premier senior living community that offers affordable, quality, independent living, personal care, skilled nursing, and rehabilitation. PPH is located on a beautiful, serene campus within minutes of Bucks County and features a variety of on-site amenities for active lifestyles. Bowling alley, computer learning center, greenhouse, bank, market, and coming soon, a pharmacy. Call now to schedule a tour, 215-697-8000, or visit us on the web at pphfamily.org. At PPH, we're family.
We now return to Chickies and Pete's for the Pro Football Report, presented by BCWSA. Once again, here are your hosts, Delaware County Times Birds reporter Bob Grotz and voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, Merrill Reese.
And back we are here at Chickies and Pete's, and we are at the Chickies and Pete's in Audubon, and our show is presented by BCWSA right here on WBCB 1490 AM and 107.3 FM, and seen live at WBCBSports.com. See, we're on television, too. We have the whole works going tonight. Yeah. Our guest is Zech McPhearson, cornerback, special teamer, Philadelphia Eagles. Zach, the special teams early in the season struggled a little bit, and then it was almost like the bell rang, and the special teams have really come together.
Yeah. We start off slow. I mean, coming to the beginning of the year, then Coach Clay and a couple other special team coach, we had a pretty rough meeting. And basically it's about, like, looking ourselves in the mirror. And, special teams is a big part of the game, and sometimes it gets overlooked by the naked eye. But when you look at it from that aspect of the game, we can make a difference.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
So after that meeting we was like, it's on us. We got to start making a difference, making an impact on the game. And ever since that day, we've been impacting the game like never before.
Was that the week that you were NFC Special Teams Player of the Week?
It was the week after that.
The week after?
Yeah, the week after
Okay, so you had the meeting and then boom.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
It was like, we got to pick it up.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. And, a lot of it comes on players like myself. We had a couple player meetings, and we just had to tell the other players, like, we got to take this more serious. Like, if you're not, like,
Right.
you shouldn't be out here. You shouldn't be here. You got to roll in this team, live up to your role, do your details. And
usually you'll have a guy who has like 7 or 8 years who's
Yeah.
doing that. So
Right.
there's a lot of youth on that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm good friends with the Ravens head coach, of course, John Harbaugh. And John Harbaugh, for many years, was the Eagles special teams coach.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you knew that.
No, I did not
So
know
that's
that.
when
Really
we got
good.
to know each other and played a lot of golf together and everything. But John Harbaugh used to say, special teams play is an attitude.
Yeah.
You buy that?
Yeah, it's a want.
It's a
It's
want.
a want. It comes from within the heart. You got to make up your mind, go out there and do it. And do it at, give it all your effort you got, and make an impact.
How much discipline does it take, though, to stay in your lanes, not freelance, not do something that you think has a chance, and at the same time you're opening something up for what could be disaster?
It takes a lot, especially like when you're a player, who plays like extremely hard, and you want to make a play on the ball. Like special teams, a lot of it is see ball, get ball, make a play. And sometimes that can be taken a little bit too far, get out your lane. And, a good returner like the one at Dallas or the one we're facing this upcoming week, to make a cut off it, take it 30, 40 yards or even a touchdown.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of discipline, trusting the guys next to you and that are on your side with you.
And then it seems so often, and you know this too, so often we see a great special teams run back, and you say, oh, that's great. And then all of a sudden, back up the field, you see a flag.
Yeah.
And the guy who commits that penalty, the block in the back, it seems so innocent at the time because somebody seems to, I'm not talking about you personally, but somebody seems to turn in and create that opportunity, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Right, yeah. It happens so quick, and you don't even realize it till, like, after the penalty's already done, and you're like, oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a split second. You don't even realize it till right after it's happened. So,
You have two fearless returners, those guys. I mean,
yeah.
Can you talk? What are they like? Yeah, Boston Scott. He's
Boston, he has a real good eye. He's a running back, so it helps him a lot on kick return. Running backs are really patient. He can make a cut off of their own blockers because when we're blocking for him, we can't see what's going on behind us. So Boston, having him back there, him being a running back, he knows how to read the block, and he can run a lot. I know you guys see that. He can fly.
Yeah,
he's fast.
He's been lighting it up.
Yeah, same with Britton Covey. Britton, he knows how to make those guys miss. Guard and gunners out there, they're really fast. So, I mean, sometimes you get ran by, and you got to go next level. But Covey can make those guys miss.
He can.
1 or 2 guys miss and get upfield.
I'll tell you something. I used to stay up late on Saturday nights, Zach, just to watch Utah and to watch Britton Covey. I mean, he broke a lot of kicks.
Yeah, he had a heck of a career at Utah. I don't know if you guys seen his tape there. He's a really good returner.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's only a matter of time before he gets that one crack and takes one coast to coast.
No, he's still heating up. Yeah, every week he's improving. I mean, that's all you can ask for. I mean, it's coming soon. though. He's building his confidence every
He
week.
also makes good decisions, and that's not easy. But he knows when to let a ball go, and when he settles under a ball, he doesn't look shaky.
Yeah,
you don't worry about him.
It's natural to him. That's all it is. He does it so much. It's natural to him. That's all.
A little bit of a guy too.
Yeah. He's not the biggest guy, but he got a lot of heart.
I would imagine with the athlete you are, that in high school or maybe in college you did some returning.
In college, I did.
Did you?
I'd love to do some in the NFL. Maybe one day. I got to show off some return skills. Maybe I'll pick up a fumble or something and score. maybe that give me opportunity.
You can
Only
do that.
takes one, right?
Only takes one. Yeah.
Listen, you can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, what was your speed in the 40?
I ran a 4.40.
4.40.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Yeah.
that's
That's what I
very,
ran
very
the pro
fast.
day. Yeah.
That's great. That is amazing. Well, now you're working on. Do you work on all the positions in the secondary? I mean, all the corner positions.
Basically, yeah. Corner, dime, nickel, a little bit of safety. Safeties. I've been learning that since the rookie year. I mean, that's one of the easier ones, like corner, the exterior ones, but it really gets nitty-gritty in the dime and nickel positions. You got a lot of different responsibilities, different run fits. But, yeah, I've been learning them all
Maybe they'll let you blitz this week against Andy Dalton. Yeah,
I'd like to.
Yeah.
have you run the blitz? Corner blitz?
Nah, no blitzes yet.
Okay.
Just man, we don't typically run too many corner blitzes, but those normally come from the interior, the nickels and the dime and the safeties. But yeah.
How do you love playing at Lincoln Financial Field? What's that like for you?
I love it. I mean, the fans there. I mean, you guys see it every weekend. The fans are pretty crazy. That's what we love. We feed off the energy that they give off, and we like the fact that they kind of let us have it when we're not doing our part neither. You know.
Oh, they've been known to. I think they've been known to boo once or twice.
Yeah,
They booed everybody but Merrill. I swear. Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, that lets us know that we gotta get on top of things. You know, so that's all we want is to make the fans happy, win some games, and
these are such devoted football fans. And they love this team so much. So when they boo, you have to realize it's because they care so much.
Yeah, they care. That's all.
But they come out, rain, shine, good team, bad team. Over the years, they packed that place.
Packed it up. Pack house every game. That's what we love.
I have to ask you, what was it like 2 weeks ago playing in Chicago? We were up in the broadcast booth, and we were. My son Nolan was in from California. We were he couldn't feel his toes.
Yeah.
I mean, it was brutal. What was it like for you?
On the field, I mean, the field was rock solid. We went out for warm-ups. It's like your cleats can't even get through the ground. The ground's frozen. Your face feel like it's about to fall off. It was so cold to the point like the heated benches wasn't even doing any justice, or the blowers, the jet blowers. It didn't help at all. I mean, that was some brutal weather.
Oh.
Thankfully, we were out there a week earlier because the next week I heard it got to the negative degrees.
Yeah, it was worse.
It was even worse.
I can't even imagine it worse.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
And the water is right there. The wind was blowing mad hard.
Yeah. And then you went to Dallas and you were inside the dome.
Yeah,
I've never been a lover of dome stadiums. I
love the domes.
But you love the domes.
Yeah, I love the domes, but I like bringing the southern teams up north to the link.
Oh yeah,
they hate the cold. So.
Well, you know of the Saints wins. The last week in Cleveland was the first outdoor win they've had all season.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You know that, Bob? Their first outdoor win.
Wow.
So we can't make them. The Eagles can't make them think they're really good at it.
Nah. We're gonna go flip the script on that.
But boy, did they play on a field in Cleveland?
Yeah,
that was
Cleveland's another lake effects.
Yeah.
You know, like wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How about the game of the week before, the Buffalo-Miami game? Did you see any of that on TV?
I saw that game. That was a real good game. Came down to a field goal, right?
Yeah, that was that. We were in Chicago that night, that Saturday night. And that game was on television, and oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was brutal. I don't know how Miami – they put up a good fight for them to be down from Miami and go up to Buffalo and play in that cold weather.
They sure did.
They put up a good fight.
Do you go to a stadium, for example, like AT&T Stadium in Dallas, although you did it last year, or Soldier Field in Chicago, some of these historic places, and appreciate the fact that here you are, a young football player, and playing in places that you only dreamed about playing as a young man growing up?
No, definitely. Before every time like we get in the locker room and go out, I always take a walk around the field and just
let it sink in.
And let it sink in. It never gets old. I mean, even when we're singing the national anthem and the Jets fly over, it hits me every time. Like, wow, I'm really here.
Yeah,
that's my favorite part of the pregame.
It hits me every time.
I can imagine.
The one in Chicago was super loud. Those jets that flew over there, they were low too.
They had a stealth jet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing. Now I have to tell you, my favorite stadium. And I've been doing this for 100 years or something. But my favorite stadium in the National Football League, where I get goosebumps every time I go there.
FedEx Field.
No, that's a dump. I hate this. He knows how much I hate that. That's the worst.
Yeah.
My favorite is Lambeau Field.
Okay.
Lambeau Field. Green Bay, Wisconsin.
I've never been yet.
Oh, you've never. That is historic. Because I'm sure you know a little bit about football history, and you've heard about the great Vince Lombardi, who was the great coach of the Packers.
Yep.
And they used to talk about the frozen tundra of Green Bay, Wisconsin. And there were so many. It's a historic place.
And the Ice Bowl, where they're digging in there for
the Ice Bowl.
the last play of the game.
But someday you'll play in Lambeau Field, hopefully during like October or September. But you'll play at Lambeau Field, and believe me, it's like baseball. So it would be football's version of Wrigley Field or Fenway Park.
Gotcha.
You're making me cold. We got to take a break.
We have to take a break.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back with Zech McPhearson right after this.
Hi, it's Pete from Chickie and Pete's. Our seasonal menu items are now available at all Chickies and Pete's locations. Enjoy our bomb pork belly tacos or share a plate of South Philly crab fries featuring our world-famous crab fry cheese sauce. Topped with porchetta-style pork belly, fried onions, and shaved provolone. Don't miss our specialty cocktails like the stateside mint chocotini or cranberry margarita. Pick up some Chickie and Pete's gift cards, the perfect gift for everyone on your holiday list. Chickies and Pete's.
Enjoy a world of Italian wine and cuisine in nearby Philadelphia at Grand Cafe L'Aquila. This Italian landmark cafe offers a wide variety of Italian options for both lunch and dinner, and before you leave, try their award-winning gelatos. Offering an online market for your favorite meats, cheeses, coffee, and much more, it's Grand Cafe L'Aquila website at grandcafel'Aquila.com. Call them today at 215-568-5600. That's 215-568-5600. Or visit them at their flagship location at 1716 Chestnut Street in Philadelphia. The world of Italian cuisine is only a 30-minute drive away at Grand Cafe L'Aquila.
BCWSA customers, former Phillies pitcher Tommy Green here. I played on the 1993 National League champs, so I know a thing or two about what it's like playing on a winning team. BCWSA has all the ingredients. They make it easy for their customers to get automatic updates by text, email, or phone anytime there is a disruption in your service area. You can even customize your alerts by going to bcwsa.net. That's bcwsa.net. BCWSA, your partner for a safer environment. BCWSA, proven.
All tires aren't the same, and neither are all tire dealers. Michelin Tires offers safe, fuel-efficient, long-lasting tires that provide exceptional performance and extraordinary value. BF Goodrich tires are built for drivers looking for high performance and aggressive styling. Trust the tire experts at CJ's Tire Automotive in Fairless Hills. They'll get you in and out in no time, and their everyday low prices on BF Goodrich and Michelin tires can't be beat. CJ's Tire Automotive. Better, faster, and more affordable. Ventresca Limited, the Delaware Valley men's store, is located in historic Doylestown. For casual clothing in denim to business suits and tuxedos, Ventresca Limited has a large selection you have to see to believe. The experienced and knowledgeable sales staff can show you the many brand labels that have made Ventresca Limited in Doylestown a must for men concerned about their image. Select from Canali, Brax Jeans, Hickey Freeman, Johnson Murphy Footwear, and much more. Custom alterations are free. Visit Ventresca Limited on the web at ventresca.com. The life of a Philly sports fan is a wild ride. Some years we fly high. Some years we don't. What never changes year after year is how we get to the game. Shoulder to shoulder with our fellow fans on SEPTA. On the way to the tailgate, coin toss, and kickoff, the Broad Street line takes us from home to home field, and this season home free thanks to Bet Parks. Plan your trip to the game and learn more about free rides home. Sponsored by Bet Parks at iseptaphilly.com.
A flawless occasion begins at the Capitol Grill. From the moment you step into the Capitol Grill, located in the heart of Center City, the experience is one of comfortable elegance. Whether you're looking to host a private affair, a perfect lunch stop, or dinner destination, start your occasion at the Capitol Grill today. Visit thecapitolgrill.com or call 215-545-9588. That's 215-545-9588 for the Capitol Grill, Center City.
Fall into relaxation at Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. For an introductory price of just $69.95, enjoy the tranquility of their massage services and the rejuvenating glow their facial services provide. They even have specialty services such as a pumpkin facial or their signature hot stone massage. Restore, relax, and reset at one of Hand and Stone's 57 locations in Delaware, South Jersey, and Philadelphia, including the Lehigh Valley, for an introductory price of just $69.95. Call or book online at handandstone.com. Restrictions apply. See spa for details.
Have you or a family member been involved in an accident? If so, you need to call an experienced lawyer you can trust. You need to call the personal injuries lawyers at Velter, Urofsky, Zoftis, and Sokolson. If you or someone you know has been in an automobile, motorcycle, truck, slip and fall, or drunk driving accident, contact Velter, Urofsky, Zoftis, and Sokolson. Call 215-969-3004. Again, that number is 215-969-3004.
Don't hang out alone in the man cave this football season. Hang out at Cheerleaders with sexy entertainers, $4 Miller Lights, Jameson specials, and awesome game day prizes during all Sunday and Monday football games. Stop in before, during, or after the game to see your favorite entertainers and your chance to win an awesome game day prize. The most epic game day experience is at Cheerleaders Gentlemen's Club, where champions play. Open daily from noon till 2 a.m.
We now return to Chickies and Pete's for the Pro Football Report, presented by BCWSA. Once again, here are your hosts, Delaware County Times Birds reporter Bob Grotz and voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, Merrill Reese.
And it is now time for this week's injury review, brought to you by the attorneys at Bailey, Carlin, and Mandio. Contact them today for a free consultation at 215-806-3689. 215-806-3689. Bobby?
Well, the biggest injury in my mind right now is Lane Johnson.
Yeah.
And abdominal injury. I have a feeling we're going to find out at the end of the year it was a sports hernia and he needs surgery. But anyway, he's sidelined indefinitely. I don't think his season is over. I think he'll give it another shot. But that's a biggie. Vontae Maddox, I wonder, the big toe, I wonder if with the extra testing and everything, I wonder if maybe he busted it. And
I don't know. It could be what they call turf toe.
Yeah,
that's very, very painful.
If he broke it, that's a huge loss. And then you have Jordan Davis. That's been kind of understated. He had the concussion, so we'll see whether he's out of protocol and able to practice. And on Monday, Nick Sirianni was talking about Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, and it didn't sound like he was real optimistic that he would start practicing this week, but we will find out Wednesday what happens there. They could still activate him. He might not be back. Remember with Dallas Goedert, they waited another week before they actually activated him to the active roster. So, you could use some help there in the deep end of the secondary. So you got some injuries that are starting to pile up.
Jalen Hurts.
Oh, and well,
all you did was
the reason I didn't say him was I think he's going to play this game. I don't know. I have a feeling.
He wants to, and Nick says that. Nick says he wants to play.
I have a gut feeling he's going to be. He'll be out there.
I do too. All right, our guest tonight, we have a great guest, and that's Zech McPhearson. Zach, I noticed that you didn't just play sports in college. You actually worked on your studies, and you have a bachelor's degree in labor and employment relations.
Yeah.
What was your inclination to major in labor and employment relations?
I was really intrigued by workplace law and HR in the workplace, and I kind of wanted to grow up and get into that if it wasn't for sports. And ever since then, I decided to, as soon as I got to Penn State, I was declared as that for my major. And I ended up graduating with that.
At Texas Tech?
No, that's at Penn State.
You graduated from Penn State first?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
And then you went to Texas Tech?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You finished at Penn State, got your degree, and then in the transfer portal, is that what it is today?
Yeah, because before all this news transfer stuff and you can do whatever you want and leave and whatever you want, you had to graduate.
Yeah.
So, I was like, man, I can't just leave. I don't want to sit out a year and lose a year of football. So I was like, I got to graduate. I talked to my dad about it. Ended up graduating. Went down to Texas Tech. ended up getting my master's there.
You got a master's too.
Yeah. Then
Oh,
you
my
can
goodness.
play. You can play right away if you do what you said, right?
Yeah. As soon
Instead
as you
of the portal,
graduate,
yeah.
get your undergrad, you
Pre-portal,
can. Yeah,
right.
you can
Now,
play right
obviously,
away.
you're working on your PhD while you're playing football. No,
I wish I were. But
no, I think that's terrific.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing that you came away with a master's degree.
Say that one more time.
That you came away with a master's
Yeah,
degree.
yeah. So,
Look,
I mean-
speaking of Jalen Hurts, he got his actual degree at Alabama, and then I think he was in a graduate program while he played at Oklahoma.
Yeah. It's the same. I think he was kind of around the same time I did before they made that new rule.
Right.
He had to finish up at Alabama as well.
So what do you think of the from based on that major? What about this name, image, and likeness thing?
I like it. I'm not hating on any of the young guys who, making a name for themselves, a provider for their family. But at the same time, I think it kind of ruined college football to a certain extent, in my opinion. I don't know.
My son Nolan, who is here tonight,
Yeah.
you met Nolan. Nolan has been very angry about college football for a long time. In fact, he boycotted it because he said it's not fair.
Right.
That the universities make millions of dollars, and these young players, I mean, you can go back to Reggie Bush, where he got into trouble.
Yeah.
That should have an opportunity to capitalize on it from a financial standpoint also.
And I totally agree. I totally agree with you. I think they do make a ton of money. I do think players should be, like when I was in college, our stipend was $1,500 a month. At Penn State, we were winning. We won the Big Ten championship, and all the money they bring in that year, I'm sure. $1,500. We're in college. School's free. Meals is free. But some people in college, they have kids. Some people have families that they have to provide for too as well. You never know people's certain situations.
Sure.
Maybe the $1,500 could have been $3,500 a month. You know what I'm saying? And instead of $1,500,
But what do you think today when you hear about high school quarterbacks being offered millions to go to big-time universities? I mean, can you imagine what Arch Manning, the grandson of Archie, the son of Cooper, and the nephew of Eli and Peyton, he's going to go to the University of Texas.
Yeah.
Now, he's going to be wealthy going into that.
Yeah, if I was him, I'd take that too. Being 17, 18-year-old, been offered $1 million to go to school, I'd take it too. But I just hope he knows, what he really wants to do, what he's really going there for is to win games.
That's what
make
he's
the
going
people
there
around
for.
you better. It's not just about the money.
Well, he goes in with the name Manning.
Yeah.
So he's got to be good.
No, definitely.
How much better do you get when you're already a millionaire? Where's
That's
the
what I'm saying.
incentive? Yeah.
If I was a millionaire in college, I probably would have never transferred.
Yeah.
I'll never have to worry
graduated
about
and been done.
No, but listen, you had the burning desire to play in the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't go there with a casual attitude.
Right.
Do you remember your first camp?
Yeah,
What was it like?
Hell.
Yeah.
It was hell. I got shell-shocked. That was the first year. I think I was the last year that you could do two-a-days in college before the NCAA took it away. And, man, that first day of practice, it was rough. Just coming out of high school thinking I was the man, and then you get around some guys who've been there for a while and guys that are just as good as you.
Was Saquon still there?
Yeah.
So you were tackling him, huh?
I think he ran me over my second week in camp.
Wow.
Second week in camp, I got ran over. But
And you knew you were run over.
yeah. I was way small. I was like $160, 160 pounds, smaller guy. I had to put on some muscle my freshman year.
You were fearless to even go after him.
So how about, did you know Miles at Penn State?
Me and Miles were close. We were like basically dorm roommates. We were right next door to each other.
How about Trace McSorley? Was he the quarterback then?
Yep.
Now, I watched Trace McSorley, and I love Penn State, even though I'm a Temple grad, but I love Penn State football. So I watched Trace McSorley the other night play for Arizona, and I rooted for him. But there's such a difference between the speed of the NFL game and the speed of even the big-time colleges.
Right.
And, he was a great college quarterback.
Yeah.
But on this level, he's struggling.
Yeah, it's just when you get to the NFL, the playing field kind of evens out. It doesn't matter if your team's 0-11. Every player on that team that's 0-11, they're in the NFL for a reason.
They're in the NFL.
At the end of the day, and it's no knock on Trace. Trace is a great player, still a great player. It's just everybody's
He's a
good around.
Good guy too.
The detail in the NFL is you got to be so precise on both sides of the ball, you know.
Yeah.
And
It's tough.
yeah, it's tough. It's a tough league.
No, I think he has a lot of ability.
Yeah, yeah.
But then he's waited all these years. He was a backup. I think he was his third quarterback with the Ravens.
Right.
You wait all this time, and all of a sudden, not only are you thrown in there, but you're thrown in there with, listen, the Arizona Cardinals have a terrible offense. I mean, there's no protection. The ball arrived, as the ball arrived, so did the linebacker.
Yeah,
He had no time.
Yes. He did what he could, you know. I'm proud for him for his first game out there, and, you know, I was excited to watch it. I was watching it, too, at home. But, yeah, situation is part of the business. You know, he'll get better, keep getting better each week, just like everybody else. But, I mean, definitely.
Now, you have a quarterback. Do we have to take another break?
Yeah, we got to.
Okay,
we'll
talk about that in a moment. See, I can't see to the right.
We should take a break.
Okay, Chris, we're going to take a break. Thank you for informing us. I probably would have spoken for another hour. And then we'll be back with Zech McPhearson here at Chickies and Pete's in Audubon.
A flawless occasion begins at the Capitol Grill. From the moment you step into the Capitol Grill, located in the heart of Center City, the experience is one of comfortable elegance. Whether you're looking to host a private affair, a perfect lunch stop, or dinner destination, start your occasion at the Capitol Grill today. Visit thecapitolgrill.com or call 215-545-9588. That's 215-545-9588 for the Capitol Grill, Center City.
Hi, it's Pete from Chicky and Pete's. This holiday season, the Feast of the Seven Fishes has never been easier than with the help of Chickies and Pete's to-go catering. All your favorites, riverboat clams, mussels, lobster tails, calamari, and more. Same-day pickup available on all orders placed before 4 p.m. Treat your family to an amazing Feast of the Seven Fishes without the stress, hassle, and time to put all that together. From our table to yours, Chickies and Pete's. Ho, ho.
This is Tommy Green from the 1993 National League champion Phillies. And here's the pitch. BCWSA water and sewer customers, you have a new and improved option to pay your bill that's convenient, reliable, and secure. Powered by Invoice Cloud, you can pay your bill 24/7 online, pay by text or phone, or sign up for AutoPay to avoid fees for late or missed payments. Visit bcwsa.net to sign up or for more info. That's bcwsa.net. BCWSA, proven.
Your day-to-day life is hectic between having to pick up the kids, make dinner, the countless other tasks that you got to get done. Rob's Automotive and Collision is there to make your life a whole lot easier. Make sure you take advantage of their spacious waiting rooms, the large flat-screen TVs, complimentary coffee and muffins, and free Wi-Fi. So even when you do have to stop, Rob's is there to make you feel right at home. Give Rob's a call today at 215-826-9200 for any of your auto repair needs.
Ventresca Limited, the Delaware Valley men's store, is located in historic Doylestown. For casual clothing in denim to business suits and tuxedos, Ventresca Limited has a large selection you have to see to believe. The experienced and knowledgeable sales staff can show you the many brand labels that have made Ventresca Limited in Doylestown a must for men concerned about their image. Select from Canali, Brax Jeans, Hickey Freeman, Johnson Murphy Footwear, and much more. Custom alterations are free. Visit Ventresca Limited on the web at ventresca.com.
Whether you're just getting started, already well on your way, planning for your future, drafting your vision, growing toward greatness, or finding that dreams really can come true. Whatever your next steps are, we'll be right here with you, just like we have been for 150 years. Start here, grow here, stay here. Penn Community Bank. Here we are, and here we grow. Member FDIC.
A flawless occasion begins at the Capitol Grill. From the moment you step into the Capitol Grill, located in the heart of Center City, the experience is one of comfortable elegance. Whether you're looking to host a private affair, a perfect lunch stop, or dinner destination, start your occasion at the Capitol Grill today. Visit thecapitolgrill.com or call 215-545-9588. That's 215-545-9588 for the Capitol Grill, Center City.
Fall into relaxation at Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. For an introductory price of just $69.95, enjoy the tranquility of their massage services and the rejuvenating glow their facial services provide. They even have specialty services such as a pumpkin facial or their signature hot stone massage. Restore, relax, and reset at one of Hand and Stone's 57 locations in Delaware, South Jersey, and Philadelphia, including the Lehigh Valley, for an introductory price of just $69.95. Call or book online at handandstone.com. Restrictions apply. See spa for details.
Planning to go to the game? Give LimoToday.com a call. You'll get to the game and back safely and in style. Why worry about the traffic and parking when you can relax and let LimoToday.com do the driving for you and your friends? And if you book a 5-hour trip with LimoToday.com, you'll get the 6-hour free. From sedans to minibuses to vans and stretch limos, let LimoToday.com get you to the game. Give them a call at 1-866-LIMO-TODAY. That's 1-866-LIMO-TODAY.
Don't hang out alone in the man cave this football season. Hang out at Cheerleaders with sexy entertainers, $4 Miller Lights, Jameson specials, and awesome game day prizes during all Sunday and Monday football games. Stop in before, during, or after the game to see your favorite entertainers and your chance to win an awesome game day prize. The most epic game day experience is at Cheerleaders Gentlemen's Club, where champions play. Open daily from noon until 2 a.m.
We now return to Chickies and Pete's for the Pro Football Report, presented by BCWSA. Once again, here are your hosts, Delaware County Times Birds reporter Bob Grotz and voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, Merrill Reese.
And it is time for this week's Keys to the Game. Penworth Financial Keys to the Game. The key to your financial future is Penworth Financial. Call them today at 267-997-4503 or visit penworth.com. All right, I'm going to give the first key to a win over the New Orleans Saints.
To me, or are you going to give it?
I'm going to give it.
All right.
You get the second key.
I'm ready.
And Zach can give us the third key.
I can give you my key now if you want.
All right,
yeah.
okay. Here's the first key. No, 0 turnovers. Okay, that's number one.
That was pretty easy, yeah.
Okay, pretty easy. You give one.
Okay, get all of the swelling out of Jalen Hurts' shoulder because that is the key. Get the swelling out and let him take over.
Okay, Zach.
I'm a defensive guy, so I'm going to say takeaways and turnovers. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every game, yep.
And pressure on Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
Andy Dalton's not an overly mobile quarterback, but he's an experienced veteran who can read a defense and can move things around. And also, you know who they have? They have, you talk about receivers, they have one of the best to come out of college in some time, Chris Olave. Did you see him last year at Ohio State?
Yeah, he's really talented. Really talented receiver. He having a good rookie year.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, he's doing very, very well. And they also have a back who's not having a career year, but Alvin Kamara is a good football player.
Yeah, it's in his DNA. He's shown to make a lot of plays.
Yeah.
So.
Big game last week for him, too, Kamara. That was pivotal in Cleveland.
Yeah, he's good football player.
But, let's be honest about the quarterback. Andy Dalton, he's Carson Palmer without the skills.
Well, I don't know if you can say that
I do.
He has beat the last time he played Jalen Hurts. He won in Dallas.
Well, we had a viewer of our show post on Facebook that Dalton is 3-0 against the Eagles.
Yeah, 3-0 against the Eagles.
Was that you or was that
It wasn't me.
posted? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Brian Haney. It was Brian Haney. Yeah. Well, Brian.
All right. Well, now we know it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something, Zach. You are on a team with one of the brightest young quarterbacks in the National Football League.
Yeah.
What is it like to be Jalen Hurts' teammate?
It's amazing, especially getting here in my rookie year and seeing his growth within a year.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The growth he's made is it's unreal. Coming off of last year's offseason and going into this season, it's like wow, this guy he was already good, then he got even better, and he's still getting better each week.
He does.
And, sometimes he doesn't get the credit he deserves. But, I mean, the guys in the locker room and the coaches, we understand. We see what he's doing and see how talented he is, and we give him all the credit that he deserves.
What is he like as a teammate?
He's a really great teammate. He doesn't talk too much, but he's always working on something. Every time you see him, he's either coming in and out of meeting with the players, coming in and out of meeting with the coaches. He's in and out the locker room just always studying, always getting better whether it's with his body or his mental, preparing
Yeah,
for
Nick
each week.
Sirianni says he's always here.
He's always, every time I go to the facility, he's there.
Yeah, I've often said that his profession is football, his hobby is probably football.
Yeah.
I mean, he's football all the time.
Yeah, and it shows. I mean, he's there all the time. He's always studying the game, getting better, helping his team win.
What does Zech McPhearson like to do when he's not playing football? When he's just hanging out, when you're with your friends, with your lovely girlfriend? What do you like to do for entertainment?
Last off season or this past off season, I picked up bowling. I got into bowling a lot. Got a couple bowling balls. I was in a bowling league.
Yeah.
I picked up that. Became a hobby of mine. Trying to get better than that each and every week.
Okay.
A lot of when we're not in the facility, we have a lot of free time. You know what I'm saying? So rather sitting home all day staring at walls, why not just go out and meet some new people? Join this league, so that's something
You got to start watching those bowling movies. The Big Lebowski. Yeah. What's the other one? Yeah. Oh, there's some great bowling movies out there. Yeah.
Did you talking about movies? I was going to ask you before when you were talking
Kingpin. Yeah.
I was going to ask you before when we were talking about baseball, and this may be way before you because I lose track of time. But there was a baseball movie once made because we were talking about the minor leagues called Bull Durham. Have you ever seen Bull Durham?
No, I never have.
You have never
Only
seen
baseball movie I've seen was I think it was Angels in the Outfield. Have you guys ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Angels in the Outfield.
Yeah.
You can rent anything on demand. It's with Kevin Costner, but I promise you, if you rent, you don't have to rent anything. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
You access anything you want on television today.
Right.
You get Bull Durham. It's about a minor league team called the Durham Bulls with Kevin Costner. I will promise you that you will sit there and love it.
Okay.
Love it
Yeah, I'm
for,
gonna take a
for
look
the
at
2
it.
hours.
LA Video's closed, Merrill.
It's on you. Nolan, you can rent it. You can get anything, right?
Yeah.
Anything.
Hey, we only got 3 minutes.
Okay. Oh, we have 3
we gotta
minutes.
get.
Okay,
yeah,
we
got to
We've got to do our picks. All right, here are our picks. I'll go first.
I'll go first.
Okay. All right. First. All right. Here we go. Dallas at Tennessee. Bobby.
Dallas.
Zach.
Tennessee.
Okay. Colts at the Giants. Zach.
Let's go.
This is a tough one.
Colts.
I'm going with the Colts too.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going with the Giants. I'm not rooting, but I'm
Yeah.
guessing. All right. Cleveland at the Commanders.
Commanders.
Washington. Okay.
Cleveland.
Okay, Cleveland. I'm taking Cleveland. Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Minnesota at New England.
This is a hard one. Yeah.
Wow. Minnesota.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's wrong. It's Miami at New England.
Oh,
I can't
Tua's
read my
not
writing.
going to. Yeah, Tua's not
without
going to play.
Yeah, England.
Yeah,
New
me
England?
too.
Yeah.
New England.
Okay,
Yeah.
New England for 3 of us. Let's see. Carolina at Tampa Bay.
Carolina at Tampa Bay.
Carolina's played well lately.
Yeah, they have. I'm still going with Tampa Bay though.
Yeah.
Okay, Bob.
TB.
Yeah.
Okay. Jacksonville at Houston.
Oh, Houston.
Houston. Yeah, Houston's a tough team.
Yeah.
Okay. Jacksonville.
Oh.
Doug Peterson's
But the game-
my friend, and I think Trevor Lawrence is getting better.
The game
No,
doesn't.
he is. He really
It's
is.
a quirk of
Doesn't
scheduling.
matter.
It means nothing
Okay,
to Jacksonville.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay.
Jets at Seattle.
Let's go Jets.
Jets.
I go Seattle.
You going
yeah.
Seattle?
Yeah, they're going to have a tough time. You
You're
can
going
change your
Seattle.
pick.
Okay,
Yeah.
now, I'm
The
going-
Jets will never make it.
All right, I'm going Seattle. Okay, now here we go. Minnesota at Green Bay.
At Green Bay?
Yeah,
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
I'll take Green Bay too.
3 for Green Bay, and one more.
Oh, you took Green Bay? Huh?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
Okay, one more. This is a good one. Buffalo.
I'll take the Bills.
at Cincinnati.
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Buffalo. Okay, I'm taking Cincinnati.
That's going to be a
I'm
great
going with
game.
Cincinnati. Okay, we're out of time once again, and Chris Irmer has done a wonderful job. As
Thanks,
our
Zach.
Thanks for
technical
having me.
Great
producer.
job. Great
Yeah.
job.
Mike Warren has done a good job
Yeah.
as our director, and Nolan Reese has been here eating pizza for the last hour.
Choreographer. No, he's, yeah.
Anyhow, thank you so much for joining us. Thanks to Zech McPhearson.
Yeah.
Go Birds, and we'll see you Sunday from the link. Good night, everyone.
You've been listening to the Pro Football Report, presented by BCWSA. Tonight's show is an exclusive presentation of 1490 AM, as well as 107.3 FM, and heard around the world at WBCB1490.com.